Got a call from the desk sergeant saying someone in the squad we wanted to see me. I thought might be you.
Oh, that's a good one. Can't say it didn't warn me, though, right?
Mr. Corinthos, good to see you again.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
Claire Walsh, federal prosecutor. I'm the woman who's going to send you to prison. With your son's help, of course. I got a few questions for you about your trip to Puerto Rico with the victim a few days prior to her death.
Call my lawyer. You shouldn't be working. I heard you left the hospital too soon.
I don't give a damn what you think. And you obviously set this whole thing up to see if I'd really testify in front of the man who now turns out to be my father.
Guilty as charged. Does that sound familiar? Probably not, but it will.
Call my lawyer.
You know, invoking your great love for your children may have helped you to remain free on bail, but it's not going to help when the jury returns a guilty verdict. I'll see you in court.
She's worried. That's why she's trying so hard to intimidate me.
Yeah, but you don't get intimidated, do you, Sonny?
Well, you know what? I'm not going to let some snotty fed get to me.
You know, maybe you should be afraid. Especially the part where you go to prison for the rest of your life and I'm the one who's proud and honored to have put you there.
I can't believe I was thinking of turning my whole organization over to you. Now, that wasn't just undercover work on your part, although you're great at what you do.
No, it's not going to work, okay? The compliments, the double team of lawyers, you're going to pay for what you did.
I wanted to turn everything
okay?
over to you because there was a mutual respect, a bond, that you can't fake that, and I know you felt it.
Okay, what are you doing? Are you trying to guilt me into changing my testimony?
No, the last thing I want to do is get tried for murder. But at least, you know, it gives me a chance to prove to you that my love is unconditional. I don't care if you're a cop.
Yeah, you could have fooled me.
When you came after me, you didn't know who I was. And I reacted not knowing who you were. If I had known the truth, things would have been different.
Not as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, look, I can't give you the time we lost, the history, the things we shared together,
Wow,
the memories.
You know, that's deep, Sonny. Really, I'm impressed.
The only thing we can do right now is build on what we got.
Which is nothing. Excuse me, I have to figure out how I'm going to dismantle your organization once you're in prison. Jason's not going to be an easy takedown.
Jason's not going to lay a hand against you. You're under my protection. You know that. You always will be.
What is that? Is that? I don't even know what that is. Is that a threat? Is it a bribe? I mean, not that it matters, because there's no way you're going to get me to keep my mouth shut.
I'm not telling you not to testify against me. I'm just saying, if you do.
No, there is no if.
No matter
There's no
what you
if.
say.
My testimony's happening regardless. It is inevitable.
No matter what you say on the stand, I'm still your father.
Not in any way that matters to me. You're just a guy who got my mother pregnant and moved on to her cousin.
You're just as stubborn as I am. You are determined to shut me out of your life. Just like I am as determined to be part of your life.
Oh, hey, I don't like being set up, just so you know.
It's my job to make sure that you're going to tell the truth on the stand.
Well, I've already passed your test a couple times.
Mr. Corinthos would already be in prison if you told the truth about how you got shot.
And look, I stand by my statement. And hey, if you were the prosecutor who gets Sonny Corinthos put away for good, then your career is made. You should be grateful for getting the opportunity.
What I'm worried about is the evidence. We've got the remnants of a burned-up shirt. We've got an airhead fashionista who saw something in the dark in the middle of a rainstorm. And we have one hair, supposedly, that was found on the floor of a cabin which happened to burn down in the middle of the same rainstorm.
Yeah, and you have my testimony about the way Sonny was acting around when Claudia disappeared. And you got a recording of him practically bragging that he killed her.
He doesn't say the words, though. And he is surrounded by people who will say anything to protect him, like Jason Morgan and Carly Jacks. And if his lawyers put him on the stand, he was very compelling at the arraignment. I mean, who doesn't love a man who loves his kids? What juror will take him away from them?
Wait, you really think we could lose this thing?
I'm saying that we need all the help we can get. And speaking of Sonny's kids, there's one name that keeps coming up in the statements.
You leave Michael Corinthos out of it.
Well, what, you think that he saw the murder?
Yeah, and it's turned him apart.
And does he have a good relationship with his father?
Michael tries to impress his father all the time. He's trying to protect Sonny whenever he gets a chance. He's even confessed to killing Claudia.
Michael Corinthos confessed to killing his stepmother? When did that happen?
Look, Mac didn't even take a statement because the kid confesses to things that he doesn't do all the time. He's a mess. He'd make a lousy witness.
Not if he needs to talk. Not if we trigger catharsis right there on the stand.
Okay, you know this kid was in a coma for a year, right?
Because of Claudia. That's why Sonny killed her.
Yeah, he already blames himself for everything that's happening. Okay, if he sends Sonny to prison with his testimony, the kid will never recover.
Well, it sounds like you're protecting him.
Well, do I want my little brother to be cross-examined by you? No, I don't.
My job is to win this case, and your job is to help me. Now, if you can't do that, you better turn over your badge and then go work for your daddy.
You staying here now?
I wanted to spend some time with my dad and show some support when he goes on trial. You know, he isn't here, by the way.
Yeah, no, I didn't come to talk to Sonny. I came to talk to you.
You shouldn't be out here.
We're family.
Yeah, for all of 2 weeks.
Look, you are my brother, and I want you to have a better life than you have now.
Then you know exactly what to do. Refuse to testify against our father.
Our father is not an innocent man.
You don't even know our father because you were too busy kissing up, lying, and trying to send him to prison. You didn't even notice how much he loves his kids.
You've already been paying way too much to be his son.
Are you talking about Claudia? You don't even know anything about what happened to Claudia because you weren't even there.
Okay, then why don't you set me straight?
Dante.
Tell me what you
Dante. Get out of my house.
Well, that's not much of a welcome there, Dad. Why so rude? You afraid I might find out the deep, dark truth? Maybe I already know.